So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Williams on the play action. Buying some time right. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down. Here's Swift. Runs inside the 35. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. To throw is Williams. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Chicago. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, set. Ready.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams to throw on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. This, our last play of the quarter. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. From the 36. Cut by Lockett. Still going inside the 35. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Williams from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down throw by Williams. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And now it's second down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Second and 10 now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Titans with the football. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie things up at 14. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They put a receiver in motion right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 37. Has it downfield working the left. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They get 38 out of the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Third down, here's Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Nearly an interception on that play, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set. Set, go.
Throwing now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. He's back to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got first down from the 31. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to push forward to the 25. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This one from 42 yards out. McManus sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Watson, quick pass wide. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Running behind center with Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Let's go. Go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he gets this forward to the 19. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Chicago first down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Going to run again with Swift. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Williams to throw. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. DJ for the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Now Prater on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Still on his feet. Well, there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Pass play now. Rolling out to his left. Now he's going to fire it deep left side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Prater on to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From midfield now. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motion man left is Lockett. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Watson, quick pass wide. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. This finds Smith. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Titans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run now with Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Williams on the play action. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On the carry, it's Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Moore going to motion over right. This is Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now they send their back in motion right. Back to throw it. Has his man, it's Swift. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. On the ground with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, go!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Time for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Now Prater on to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw here on 1st down. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get them glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get them glow, stop overthinking, these can't fuck with you. Get them glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Shell toes, yeah, glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, glow. Curbing my layers. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail. Oh, yeah, glow. Yeah, glow.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. chicks ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music. Born in the music. Born new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been too long.